What is up, my lovely peeps? Hope you're doing well this fine Friday. We're jumping back into the Sims Amazing Race today, and it's yet another great episode of highs and lows. Enjoy the show! Previously on The Sims Amazing Race, it was revealed that the fifth leg will continue in Mount Kaywireee, starting with some semi collecting via some vending machines. Yeah, that went well. Malik and Mason tackled their speed bump, which was a delightful follow-up with Llama-chan, aka Naoki in disguise. Most teams then had some fun in the snow in a snowboarding detour. Fun is subjective, yes. And finally, a grueling rock climb stands between the teams and the pit stop. Santiago and Havana had a strong lead and kept it all the way to the finish, earning their second win in the race. Malik and Mason used their express pass at the detour, but it proved futile when Mason failed to climb fast enough, eliminating the brothers in a shocking 9th place. 8 teams are left, who will be eliminated next. I totally forgot to film some scenes for ambiance, so I guess we're jumping right into it. We're at the Sutafani Onsen Bathhouse in Mount Kaywireee, and departing first today is none other than Evander and Santiago. Oh, and it's 2:32 a.m.
Oops, Fenerba, Raga, Sawada, Beamy.
Shippy Zerf. Ravobi Hapyam Hebony.
Well, regardless, they've been doing exceptionally well, so let's see what new adventures await our racers today.
Say your sayonaras, everybody. We're finally taking our departure from Mount Kaywireee. This leg, we're making a return to Windenburg, home of the party people. Once teams reach the Like Center, they'll head to the Hare and Hedgehog Cafe for their next clue.
Ooh, I love me some Windenburg. Last season's Windenburg visit was fun. Well, Samira and Octavius are leaving the starting mech in second place today at 2:48 a.m. So, sir, why do you look so bored?
Grisham? Asmins.
Vander is capitalizing on this last chance to enjoy some Japanese hot springs. It's nice to take yourself out of race mode sometimes. Sir, are you well? Octavius and Samira are also getting clean for the hot springs, but Santiago... You can always count on Santiago to do whatever the F he wants. Oh, he's sledding! Yes, Santiago! Damn, he lands kinda hard. Please don't break any more bones, Santiago. And our third team to depart. Wait, not so fast, Rizal. I didn't even get to finish. Faisal and Rizal are the third team to depart at 3:22 a.m.
Lamita Noonkill, Shape Blotchy.
Bit of Wix. Me chow. Bim moisa.
Conqueroo Bima, Mapiro. Huh.
Oh, Faisal. My proudest creation for sure. Anyway, he meets Evander and Octavius. I'm not sure if they formally met yet. And leaving in 4th place today, Albert, I'm right here. Thank you. Departing 4th place today is Albert and Ophelia, leaving at 4:41 a.m.
Zapinquar. Gorbani.
Sawada Nuloy, Abim Rapani Varuda.
Plushi Fwasa, Dawi Prubara, Seneke Belindi.
The Kimbrans head into the bathhouse. Evander, you really shouldn't be out in the cold like that. Please get inside, oh my lord. And next, there they are. Crystal and Zach are departing in 5th place this fine morning. Not bad, but they've definitely done better. Everybody in the springs, now, come, we're one big family here.
Blah, 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 blah.
Evander and Zach are sitting next to each other. Oh my god, wait, why is Zach so tense though?
Weezok Swimps. Spinohina.
Supino Revobe?
Moochie Peachy.
Oh, he made a move! Aw, and he got shut down instantly. R.I.P. Zach, you totally tried. He's too flirty for his own good. Presenting Chidinma and Rochelle, departing in 6th place at 5:20 a.m. And then we have Mackenzie and Johnson departing 7th at 5:47 a.m. And finally, there they are, the king and queen of last place finishes, Mackenzie and Oliver.
Loadsome oyster.
Cababine, Boymel Chomp, Gomen. Snubara, Dubna Timfi.
Santiago's doing okay, by the way. Just living his best life. I love that guy so much. Oh my god, it's getting hot and steamy in here. Get a room, my god. I bet Kenzie has a lot to say about that. Wait, what is that? She has shampoo in her eyes? Please. How is she even shampooing with that freaking hat? Amanda said, I'm gonna head out. Mackenzie's making friends. Oh, she vibes with Rizal. Zach, what the f? You don't have to read everywhere you go. Oh my god. He's shaking his head so hard from all the PDA that's going on in the hot springs right now. Oop, Mackenzie T finally lashes out. She's like, put that away. There's people here. And she just keeps going. Oh, what? Wait, what's that? Damn, Mackenzie firing back.
Wamish Gorsai Flazelvilma. Wabarani Zimze. Bayumi. Just Baxine.
Be like Chidinma and Rochelle, they don't care. They're just blowing kisses at each other. Aww. Although with Oliver in the middle, yeah, he's absolutely not here for it. Oh, are the Mackenzies getting along? Oh, hell no. Model Mackenzie is so flirty, she's gonna go for Mean Kenzie even. Mac T said heck off, but Johnson saw that and he's absolutely fuming.
Florid Clash. Miyudo.
Loy Drupta.
Canathoy Narwhal. Nilshaba. Ah, Brihe Ganet Bainel.
Shamagra, Sablur Baroda. Bruhana.
Shibi Merkib. Mola.
Fossanoy Valpim.
Well, Model Mackenzie, you did infect Mean Kenzie, but you definitely got to Oliver. He's feeling the drifting love now, the classic moodlet. Well, I hate to end the drama, but it is about time we get going. Everybody, we're off to Windenburg. Oh my god, now I'm so worried about how Oliver's gonna perform this leg. Oh well, let's get out of this snow, everybody. We have touched down in the town of Windenburg. Our teams are gonna race to the Hare and Hedgehog Cafe now. Let's see what our first task will be.
Zarza.
A roadblock is a task that only one member of each team can complete. And in this roadblock, that not-so-lucky member will have to indulge in some customer service. I feel for them truly. They'll head into the cafe, assume the position of barista, and serve 2 customers before they can get their next clue.
Samira's doing this roadblock, followed by Faisal and Evander. Everyone's picking their respective stations now. You're really bonded in that hot spring, huh? Is anyone gonna get that? No? Oh, never mind. Samira has some food out. That's 1 customer for Samira. Oh, come on, that fast? Well, whenever she wants to put down that plate of food, she can go, I guess. Oh my god, put it down! Okay, good. Samira is done! Samira trots out and claims their first place. Oh, looky here! Oliver has also served 2 plates of food. He's done! Well, that was fast. Next clue, I guess.
Teams will now head to the Shrieking Llama bar in Winslar and search the grounds for their next clue. Is it Winslar or Winsler?
Let's go! Octavius, pay attention!
Torky, Shuksa Fazoo, huh? Das Mikos Karenzi, Funchil Bratza, Bam.
Faisal's the first one to serve a beverage. Cute! And Ophelia also serves up a coffee for the customer. 1 down, 1 to go. Oh, here's food. Oh, Faisal made it. Well, I guess that means Faisal served 2 customers already. Faisal runs out while the others just stand. Johnson is so mad still.
Sinara. Frispe, yeah.
Sebene Lovo Bonetti. Apollo Chaba Crezo.
Well, meanwhile, Ophelia serves a second coffee, which disappeared. Must be a glitch, but I'll count it. 4 teams complete the roadblock, 4 teams to go. At least the customers keep coming. Ooh, Shidinma got some coffee done. Samir and Octavius reach the countryside where the next clue awaits. Oh, what's this sign though? Love and peace or something?
In the spirit of get together, I'm proud to present to you another major twist, the intersection. From this point on, each team must pair up with another team and complete their tasks as a foursome until further notice. Ooh, sounds like a Saturday night. For the first challenge, they'll head upstairs and congregate around our old friend, the bubble machine. Every member of the super team must successfully huff and blow some bubbles without choking to receive their next clue. Noobs. Noobs.
Ooh, that Amazing Race classic. Although that means their partnering team will be Mackenzie and Oliver. Unless they want to wait.
Saquinario Sabard. Torquay Shooksa Fazoo. Huh?
Flashes a breeze. Mirren, I... Whitney.
Looks like it's a yes then. Aw, Oliver's already slightly cheered up by Octavius. Let's go, go, go! No time for chit chat. Head upstairs for the ultimate bubble blowing experience. Octavius said I'm sad and he's ready to try the bubbles. Octavius! In one go? Where'd you get that from?
Conjibjoy. Miaksa, Ibumakan Earth.
Chidinma serves another coffee and she's out of here. Evander, there's so many customers, do something. Huh? Oh, Zach serves up some food. He's got one down now. Whoop, and there goes Evander finishing the roadblock. Johnson, please, what are you doing here? Well, I guess he's stealing Zach's customers. He served one now. Also, non-Marcus Flex ordering through the wall. Help. Well, that's his second customer. Zach, what are you doing? Why are you just standing there? Hello?
Orban Baby Kolb. Tonight. Oh, Harfin Wanu. Bambo Fuba.
Galpa. Shupasa Benea. Taba Fondo Be Bacala.
Gana Shuna. Tharb Fenip.
At least now he can make his coffee in peace, cause the siblings are in last place. Good thing there's an intersection coming up anyway. Back at the Shrieking Llama, the firefighters are teaming up with Albert and Ophelia.
Just stop a friff. Teebs, Shefanaz Nabim Rabaza.
And Fabi Narble. Franj.
Huh?
Canathoy Narble. Milshaba.
Meanwhile, Samira struggles with that bubble machine. And so does Oliver. Ho ho ho, is the competition heating up or what? Get it, because they're firefighters. Oh, Mackenzie! Mackenzie slaying this leg too. And Rizal is not slaying those bubbles. Faisal's choking too, but Samira, oh my god. This group only needs Oliver now and they can leave. Aww, Oliver does not succeed, and neither does Albert.
Orban Baby Kolb. Tonight.
Santiago and Evander are teaming up with Chidinma and Rochelle. That's a big ball of fan favorites right there. Rizal fails once again, and Mackenzie, please. She's booing the other teams for emotional support, I guess. Let's go, Oliver. Ooh, Oliver, yes! And Faisal too, yay! The first super team leaves as Rochelle begins the challenge and chokes. Albert too. Well, next clue time! How rare is it that Mackenzie's the one that gets to open a clue, hey?
Now that the teams are dazed and confused and can barely walk in a straight line, I couldn't sober, they'll head downtown to the Narwhal Arms nightclub. Narwhals don't have arms though. Here, teams must level up their dancing skills and perform the Boogie Down Woogie as a full-on dance crew. Once they're successful, they can get their next clue.
Ooh, more intersection activities. Mackenzie and Johnson arrive just as the first super team leaves.
Arvini. Boo Sharp Kumiao.
Rizal continues to bomb the challenge, but Chidinma on the other hand gets it done. Rochelle then gets it without us looking, and Evander too. Ophelia's group is having a really tough time though. Oh, never mind, Rizal gets one for the team, yay! This is not Santiago's kind of challenge.
Kwahibin Bayumi, hey Yoon, big compa.
Crystal and Zach finally catch up with the crew, and the final super team makes their way upstairs. Johnson is still so angry. I wonder, like, how he's gonna do.
Febine Lovo Bonefi. Enzanu Craney. Naya Flu.
Not Santiago putting the, like, bubble thing to his head because of the height mod, please. He continues to choke and Ophelia is also struggling really bad. Zach! Yeah, I expected no less. Oh, poor Albert. Mackenzie, sit down! Oh my god, Mackenzie really started a trend. Now everyone's booing everyone. Speaking of her, their crew just arrived at the Narwhal Arms. Y'all ready to dance the night away or what? Yeah, like this guy here. Oliver, please. Not the sad dancing. Oh my god. Stop. See, that's better. Samira is letting loose though. Yes, queen. Oh my god, Oliver. I can't with you. Back at the Shrieking Llama. Ooh, Zach. Now you're one of the party people. Coughing in unison. Very lovely. Ophelia is struggling, but Johnson finally gets it, and so does Mackenzie. Lol, even Faisal is clapping for her. Albert? Albert, yes! Oh, you're killing it this leg too. He is totally feeling everything though. These thought bubbles are cracking me up. They're all like, wow, good job, Mackenzie. Come on, y'all, we've been here forever. Oh, Santiago fails again, and Ophelia fails too, but Crystal! Crystal takes their super team from last to second place. A crazy comeback. Whenever they're all done cheering and booing, they can go, I guess.
Chinosa, Lansif Zarde, Spadin Obala, Seneca, Belindi.
Oh my god, Santiago, yes! Oh, poor Ophelia though. Even the firefighters are booing her. The lesbians and the short kings are on to the next.
Dimisomas. Unka Plashu. Labarani Bayou. Pandolzer Pow.
Oliver is so freaking done with this leg. But Mackenzie and friends are ready to rumble. Ooh, I'm so excited. Oh, Octavius is taking center stage. Oh my god, it's starting. Ah, they are slaying. You better work. Oh my god, wow, Octavius. Oh, Oliver, oh no. He hit himself in the face. Well, Octavius may be proud of his performance, but Oliver's mess up means they all gotta try again. Second attempt, let's go. Are you kidding me? Now both Mackenzie and Oliver messed up, and they gotta do it another time.
Baru Shinisi Bafang. Spubani. Say hoi voi.
Well, you better hurry up because the second team is here and Mackenzie is there living it up. Okay, well, I guess they're all clearing out to practice in the other room. Not Zach just vibing in the background while they perform. Ooh, they made it that time. Yes. Perfection. Beautiful job. You can all go grab your next clue. Please, this dancing. Samir and Octavius and Mackenzie and Oliver are still in first place. Let's see what's next.
For better or for worse, you are now released from your intersection. Teams are now free to resume their respective pairs for the detour. In Dartboard, teams will make their way to the Quad Manor Library and pick a dart station. Teams must play some darts and collectively score a total of 20 points or more to receive their next clue. In Diveboard, teams will make their way to the Bathe de Rille pool and attempt the infamous challenge that eliminated a fan favorite team last season. Teams must perform a jump, a cannonball, a swan dive, and a bat flip, all in unison to receive their next clue. Whew, best I could give you is a belly flop.
Fun! They are free to go their own way now. Although I think they're both going to the library. Back at the bubble blowing task, Ophelia is still struggling and the firefighters are getting fed up.
Tembizi Kubar! Kubar! Oh, Shushka!
Oh, poor Ophelia. She's doing her best, but it is just not working out. Kind of reminds me of a certain someone last season being stuck at the same challenge. Stop! Even Albert is lashing out. Oh my goodness, he's really going. He's acting like some disappointed parent.
Wessa Boo Moochie Peachy. Nevo Laba. No.
Tension is getting really high with a big empty room. Oh my god, finally! Yes, Ophelia! Grandfather, granddaughter, and the firefighters are in last place right now. Better hurry up and make up that time. Go, go, go! No time to waste. It's a party here with two super teams in the same spot. Everybody is celebrating with their phones out. Where'd you even get that? Santiago's already a seasoned dancer, so he's just having the time of his life while the others are slowly getting their dancing skill up. Woo! Look at him go! Yes, Santiago!
Yup, BobaScoop, helping
Zach, what the f is this? The angry stomping, please!
Serpino Revobe? Moochie Peachy.
Mackenzie and Oliver and Samira and Octavius have reached the library and they are about to play some darts. Ooh, Mackenzie is slaying with those bullseyes. And Oliver is annoyed as usual. Aw, Samira and Octavius' first attempt nets them 14 points, which is not enough. They've got to try again. Mackenzie and Oliver has 12 points, which is also not enough to pass. Oliver, please, he's always so annoyed. Back at the Narwhal Arms, Crystal's crew is ready to hit the dance floor. Johnson? Come on, man. Ooh, the sleigh! They are feeling themselves, yes! Oh, Crystal's so happy.
Rubina Palachaba, Lord
Weasel Gabid. Dimbalanoid.
Bobsine, Bora, Shazzle? Skibbick Nardu, Wissib.
Crystal's crew is out and Santiago's crew is in. Ooh, just in time because the final super team has arrived. Oh, Rochelle is shaking it and shaking it. Yeah, go Team Santiago. Rizal's here is trying to steal their thunder, busting his moves, but it does not work because they succeed and they are done. Oh my god, this final team is having so much fun. Look at Ophelia and Rizal go. Oh, Faisal, attaboy. Albert, there we go. Let's go, Albert. Oh my god, old man's busting his moves now. Jeffrey, if you don't get the F out of my way. Woo, go, Albert. 7 points? Jail. Try again. On the flip side, Mackenzie and Oliver are getting better at darts. They're at 15 points now. Bruh, Samira and Octavius just keep missing their dartboard. Oh, the competition heats up. Santiago and Havana have joined the ranks. Could they overtake the two teams at the front? Well, Mackenzie and Oliver are getting pretty close. Oh, Mackenzie scores the winning shot. Samira and Octavius, they are getting worse. I can't believe my eyes. Mackenzie and Oliver in first place? What?
Teams will now make their way to the ancient ruins, very original, and find me at their next pit stop. The last team to check in here may be eliminated.
Y'all, they're really heading to the pit stop. It's just like over this wall, so not a long journey.
Grenea. Rekalulu Saquinario.
Meanwhile, Crystal and Zach are the first ones to arrive at the pool. They're tackling the infamous challenge that sent one of my favorite teams home last season. So let's see how they do. The siblings are gonna start with a jump. Seriously, Zach? You can't do a jump? Weak. While they restart that, Mackenzie and Johnson have also chosen this detour. Let's see if they fare better. That will count. Let's go for another jump, Zach and Crystal. Yay, good job. Chidinma and Rochelle have also caught up with the crew. Rochelle, this is a pool. Of course there's gonna be water.
Bahira. Torky. Shuksa Fazoo, huh?
Oh my goodness. Mackenzie and Oliver are heading for the pit stop. With Makoa running alongside them, I guess. Jesus Christ, they're running as fast as Makoa here. Hello, Mackenzie and Oliver. Welcome to the ancient ruins. With us today is none other than Candy Burr, or should I say DJ Candy. She always delivers the party here in Windenburg. Mackenzie and Oliver, I'm so thrilled to tell you that you are team number 1. You literally jumped from worst to first. And in addition to that amazing win, you're also taking home a huge flat screen TV each, coupled with state-of-the-art stereos to round up the perfect viewing experience. Keep up the good work, you two. And yeah, better work out whatever's going on between you two.
Gungane. Saquinario. Chiba Alabar.
Gasha Crenbo. Oh, Chub.
Nurchul Quosinex. Baribi. Damse Bruhana.
Bye, Mackenzie and Oliver. See you next leg. Santiago and Evander are steadily increasing their score too. Well, maybe Santiago's having a little bit more trouble than others. Let's see Samira and Octavius. Oh, they're doing well. Oh, bullseye from the both of them. Ooh. Oh, good job, Octavius. That's 20 points. Y'all are free to go. Cannonball checks out for Mackenzie and Johnson, and the lesbians nail their jump. That's way early, but they both do a cannonball, so that counts. More. Wow, these teams are already doing loads better than last season's teams. If Mackenzie and Johnson get their backflip right, they can head on to the pit stop. And looks like they're gonna. Oh, she didn't ma. Oh, Zach. Beautiful form for the models. And failed for you two. Mackenzie and Johnson are on to the pit stop. Whew, Johnson is still really mad. Faisal is living it up even with one leg. And Albert is feeling it. Woo! Alright, it's time to put that to the test. Oh, yes! Rizal's turning that energy up to an 11. Woo! Good job, you guys. Oh, Albert popped his back. What do you mean having a bad time, Faisal? Oh right, he dislikes singing and dancing. Ah well, they are released from the intersection and seems like they're doing different detours. Ooh!
Yo, Scarbish, Cesare, Bouchard, Gown, Gas and Arpwhip.
Haha, crazo. The nerve.
Oh my word, is that Samira and Octavius running to the pit stop? Hello, you two. Samira and Octavius, I'm pleased to tell you that you are team number 2. Not too shabby.
Finayim.
Blonif Palachaba.
Gilon. Vosh Saquinario. Corbif Dabiwu.
Back at the diving detour. Shidinma, please. Not this. Anyway, Crystal and Zach performed the backflip beautifully. Oh my. Oh, Zach, you lost your clothes. Wait, don't just run away. Oh my god. Now Crystal is mad. What's happening?
Bounda, Pafuni Du, Sasuna, Jungi Plavum, Church Pinva.
The lesbians slay their swan dive finally, just as Zach and Crystal leave for the pit stop and Faisal and Rizal pull up. Hello, Mackenzie and Johnson. Oh, these are very different expressions you have here. Well, you two are team number 3, so good job. You're back at the top.
Obila Slave. Kunje.
What?
Baribi.
Oh.
Damse Bruhana.
Pana Boomkeen. Sinara.
Cababine. Boy milk chop. Go.
Yeah, this little back and forth goes on for a while. Not even her flirtatious personality can save her. Oh, ooh, Johnson even yells at her. This is gonna need a lot of therapy. Mackenzie and Johnson, you may go now. Alright. Hello, Crystal and Zach. A decent job as per usual. You are team number 4. Back at the diving detour, Rochelle and Chidinma are doing their backflip now. Oh, ma'ams, I said a backflip, not... Anyway, the firefighters are here to play some catch-up. The jump checks out. Faisal, no complaining, it's time to go.
Abimo Yaf. Lunge. Chilo Pifitel Bifang Turip.
Well, looks like Chidinma and Rochelle are gonna slay this backflip. Beautiful. All of you. Faisal and Rizal are about to do their swan dive now as the lesbians leave for the pit stop. Nice. And just like that, the firefighters are the last one at the detour. Back at the other detour, Evander is doing a steady job, but Santiago is really struggling to keep his hand steady with his low score. He is very pleased with himself though. Ooh, Albert and Ophelia are here! No pressure, you guys! Albert and Ophelia are wasting no time, they just keep shooting these darts. Their first attempt nets them 11 points, which is not bad, but ooh, the short kings are slipping. They got 10 points.
Wafatub Fibose. Jewel. Narshkel.
Chidinma and Rochelle are dashing across the ancient ruins on their way to the pit stop. Okay. Welcome, Chidinma and Rochelle. I'm so pleased to tell you that you are team number 5. Oh, but please, what is this hugging? Albert and Ophelia seem to be struggling on their next attempt, and Santiago is starting to lose it too. Oh, that's a bullseye though. Oh, what happened here? Oh my lord, their scores went up a ton. Oh, Santiago and Evander are right behind them.
Abimo Frelica. Depiakaboo. Gazi Panork.
Well, Albert and Ophelia ended up with 14 points, so they have to try again. Oh, and Santiago and Evander, ooh, 18. Will that last one land? Oh, no? Damn, they were so close.
Ensenoi me pim quexi. Donne. Arbemu.
Bifala Narwhal. Vinvet. Yib. Ah. Brihe Ganet Benil.
Oh my god, is it an adult thing to like constantly complain about water next to the pool or what? Well, I guess it doesn't matter since Faisal is gonna flop this backflip anyway. Oh, Rizal, please. You don't have to do the same thing.
How finesse. Swepsu flow. Silma Roy.
Renard Renovation.
Another attempt should hopefully do the trick. Yes! Their butts are out and they are nailing this. Beautiful. Oh, Faisal lost his pants. Faisal getting back his leg after losing his pants. Oh my god. Alright, Faisal's leg is back and it's time to go. Albert's fire is fueled and he is nailing these bullseyes. Ophelia is also channeling a lot of focus. Yep, a lot of focus. On the other hand, Santiago and Evander are slowly getting their score up as well. Evander's definitely carrying the team right now. Oh yes, Santiago! Go, go! Although it may just be too late. Albert and Ophelia get their score of 20. Whoop, Albert just got it to 22. Let's check on... Oh, Santiago and Evander got 20 on the dot. Coming in clutch there.
Depiakaboo. Gazi Panork.
Enzanu. Craney. Maya Flu. Olivar. Zamona's Arrow.
Santiago and Evander dash out of the library as fast as they can, while Albert and Ophelia also run for the hills to the pit stop. Will the Short Kings be able to outrun the grandfather and granddaughter? And will the firefighters get here in time? Nate and Candy wait patiently at the pit stop. Oh, who's gonna come through? Oh, I see some running. That's Albert and Ophelia. Oh my god! Sir, step on the mat. Okay, thank you. Oh, please, what is this music? Well, Albert and Ophelia, that was a very close call there. But you are team number 6. And Santiago and Evander, you fell from first to worst, but you are not last today. You are team number 7. That was way too close, you guys.
And Fabi Narwhal. Franj. Seneca. Belindi.
Lanita Noonku. Shape it. Lunch.
Ipichim quexi. Bazuni Idshuria. Fredishe. Plus Quexel Rinshu.
Ah, Faisal and Rizal. I guess your taxi just wasn't fast enough to get here from like a whole other side of town, huh? Well, firstly, welcome to Windenburg. This is Candy, the local DJ professional. Faisal, Rizal, sadly, you are the last team to arrive at the pit stop today. And I'm very sorry to tell you that you have been eliminated from the race. You gave it your all today, and I love you guys, but it just didn't work out. Sorry to see you go.
Skiba Yamoob. Sorbin Nurks. Chungy.
Ah, yeah, Nolitz. Kanira. Simbub. Wisp. Bruce. Tedu. Wallacharb Suza. Sminchida. Kalu Pizoi Bove. Arpanaya Bonangrabe. Linox Wish Varspa. Esanoy Fullerb. Jasa.
Perbachalif. He's Beniba Whelm. Pator. K. West. Chavez Turka.
Oh, stop. They're becoming best friends too. We love to see that on this show. It never gets old. For me at least. They've taken their bromance to a next level? Oh, romantic partners. Stop! That's so cute. Take care, you guys. It's been lovely having you on the show. Well, obviously I'm the saddest because I created these guys. They really gave it their all, but it just didn't work out. I guess working with Albert and Ophelia didn't help their case either this leg. Also, we just lost 2 male teams who were the drama, so now I'm definitely wondering if any new rivalries will appear. Besides the Mackenzies, of course. We're halfway through the race now with 4 more eliminations to go. Who do you think will bite the dust? If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and comment down below all your thoughts and predictions. I hope you have a good week ahead, and don't forget to hydrate and stay safe, alright? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.